This is from the BBC. The U.S. professionals are quitting the rat race to become farmers. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Follow the trends. Be ahead of the trends. Don't wait for it to be too late. Now, a small but anecdotally growing group of Americans are leaving the structure and security of an office job for the grueling, it's not that grueling, yet rewarding, very rewarding, work of earning money from the land. Some want to be a part of improving the food supply for themselves and their community. That's me. Others are excited by the prospect of becoming self-sufficient. That's me. Or simply working outdoors like their ancestors did. Yep. There are no good statistics yet on how many people are moving from desk jobs to field work, but, and they list 3 people here who have given up their jobs doing Broadway production, working at Harvard, and things like that, and they left now. It says, according to some statistics, there are now 456,000 beginning farmers defined by the government as those with less than a decade's experience. Yeah, I'm a beginning farmer. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, they are less likely than established farmers to receive government subsidies and more likely to be college educated and have jobs off the farm. They also earn less from farming and work on smaller farms, though they aren't necessarily younger than their more established peers. Although official statistics have yet to show an increase in the number of these novice farmers, there is plenty of anecdotal evidence. There are now more than 8,000 farmers markets across the United States, a 38% increase in 5 years, and up from a few hundred just a generation ago. So a few years ago, there's only a few hundred farms. Now we see nearly a 40% increase to thousands, 8,000 farmers markets, and along with those farmers markets, there's smaller community farms that are providing them produce as well as the farmers doing it themselves. At the farm school in Athol, Massachusetts, demand for its year-long Learn to Farm program has jumped from 15 to 20 applicants 5 years ago to nearly 50 this year. He says the farm schools program grew out of the recognition that more and more people are looking to build farming skills. And that's exactly why we do the skill shares in Houston. And I know you may have heard me mention these, but essentially the idea, we have the Freethinker House where me, Cody, and Micah Jackson live. We all share the space cooperatively. We share the common space. We have meetings there. We have all kinds of things there. But one of the things we do through our network, so you think you have a skill, which you do. Just search your mind. You've got something. It can be practical. It can be really technical. It can be cooking. It can be whatever it is. And we'll host that through the Houston Freethinkers, and we'll give you the space to do it. We'll promote it for you, and we'll attend it, and hopefully other people will. So we've had some that get quite a bit of people and some that only get a few people. It all depends on what your interests are, and it's been a while. We've had skill shares on parkour. I learned how to do some parkour. I was doing diving rolls and learning how to fall. That was cool. I learned knot tying. I sharpened my Spanish skills. I learned a little bit more about social network security. I've also learned how to make soap. I've learned how to take plastic and yarn and weave them together into bags to reuse plastic instead of throwing it into the ocean. I've learned a lot of helpful, practical skills through my community, and I guarantee you guys know a whole lot on how to do all kinds of things. So start that. I mean, it's very simple. Just start a DC Skillshare or Time Bank. There's a lot of different ideas in there, and that's the idea of Time Bank is where my idea for Skillshare evolved. You know, the idea was, it's literally that we put together a forum of classes, right? And if you teach a class, an hour class or whatever on bike maintenance or something like that, then you get a credit to take any of the other classes that are offered there, right? So there's no money exchange. The currency is your time. And so we started out with that idea, but more and more it's sort of evolved into just a free school. So we just host it. If you've got something that you feel you can teach, we'll host it for you. We'll videotape it if you're cool with that, and we'll put that out on the internet so that more people can hear that. And it's awesome to hear people say, I learned how to make my own soap from some of you guys' videos. That's fucking awesome. We're empowering people because we're not going to get anywhere by breaking each other down. Learn skills, guys, whether they're technical skills with the computer or they're more practical physical labor things, whatever it is, use what you've got because there's no one else that's going to come along and help you do it. We can try to talk about these things, but even me saying this to you, unless you really have the drive, you're not going to do it. You might think it's a cool idea and you keep hearing about these markets and these other alternatives, but until you're ready to step into that and take action, then I'm just talking. But once you do, I guarantee you'll be happy you did. There's a lot to gain in our lives. Why would we want to go through life with only one skill? I mean, damn it, I want to experience and learn as much as possible. And you should too. Learn whatever you can, man. This is an amazing experience. And also, if the shit hits the fan and you know how to do 30 fucking different things, and you know how to farm and you know how to do all kinds of things like that, you're going to be valued. You're going to be a valuable asset to that market. It says students at the farm school range in age from 19 to 53. Incoming students include a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, and several business executives. And it goes on there discussing markets. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. I mean, there's everyday examples of people moving towards egalitarian ways of living.